All right, here it is, Tuesday. I want to talk a bit about what does work in perimenopause and menopause. Sometimes folk are asking, hey, listen, you put out good information, but you're not telling me what I can use or what I can inject or whatever it is to help me get through or get rid of these symptoms. So I'm going to tell you what it is that I do use and in recommendation that you can use as well. And it's very safe and effective and it works. So first of all, let me say this. Here are the 4 things that you really want to limit or get rid of. The 4 S's, the super S's: sugar, salt, starches, and stress. That's sugar, salt, starches, and stress. I find many times for women that those 4 are our enemies. The higher those are, the worse your symptoms are, along with a host of other things that you already been worried about or anxious about, or a lot of menopausal symptoms are highlighted or amplified in things you already have done or been doing. It's where your hormones are. Another thing that's very prominent for women is estrogen dominance. I have a great deal of that. I've always been very thick and hippie, thick thighs, muscular thighs, and so it seems to be amplified in that area. And so again, menopause or perimenopause, at the end of the day, the hormones are gonna stop. They're gonna stop producing. So my goal is to manage where I am going through it and manage it as best as I can. Listen, remember, it's a blessed process to say that you're going through perimenopause and menopause. I mean, you're alive, right? Count your blessings. So let me give you some of the stuff I do use and what does work. So real quick, salt has its prevalence in your nutrition. I highly recommend Himalayan salt, which you can get a lot more of the minerals and trace from there. Sea salt's good too. I use that as well. Also, just know refined sugars or sugars of any kind, eliminate them. You're gonna get some traces of them anyway in most foods, but mainly stop buying the processed and intaking the processed sugars. They are our enemies. Trust me, I know. Those who know me very well know I love to eat, so it's my challenge as well. Just know your starches, you'll get them from your vegetables. Remember, crucifix vegetables are super awesome for women going through perimenopause, menopause. Also, stress. You want to keep your stress low. I'm just gonna say low. I know it's hard to get rid of, but keeping those 4 managed and workable and adding in, pretty much going to your kitchen. I eat practically every herb that you can think of that's in the kitchen. I do parsley, I do basil, I do oregano, dill, garlic, oh my gosh, real quick, ashwagandha, there's a number of other herbs like maca root, black cohosh. There's a whole bunch of them, but be very, very careful with those herbs. Know what they are, do your research. I highly recommend that you connect with someone holistic, which is a great deal of what I advocate and do holistically. But just know things like saunas, hot baths, salt baths, massages. That's what I take and do. Everything I'm telling, this is what I do to help manage. Does it wipe everything away? Not completely, but it helps me to manage to go through. Just know you're going through it. It'll eventually pass, and ultimately you'll be on the other side where you begin to produce prayerfully those fountain of hormones like HGH, testosterone naturally, and so forth. All right, so that's all I really wanted to share. Again, I get a lot of questions. What are you doing? What do you use? I help women who want to advocate and go through it holistically. At the end of the day, that's what I advocate and help women lose weight, get it off. I've helped a number of women, 40, 50 plus, in perimenopause and menopause, lose over 50 plus pounds. So join me in the drop. You guys have a blessed rest of the day. I'm out.